Hello and welcome back. This is Heretic and we are playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now trying the OBS recording again because the NVIDIA experience in this game as well had for an hour of gameplay about 16 to 17 gigabyte large files at large. Which is, I thought, for this kind of game should be less. So let's see how OBS does. Oh, and I need to drink something, so I brought me a can of something very good, as you can hear. Well, cheers. So, let's continue the adventure I've done now several times. Yes, we have to do that encounter. We cannot evade that. Usually when you have an encounter, you have two buttons, engage or try to evade. But this has no other option than just do it. Raging barbarians. They are they're absolutely strong. And ridiculously strong. This map doesn't have much more to offer, I presume. No hidden gem. It doesn't seem like it. Well, let's continue to Oleg's house. We probably need to rest before anyway. South Roastland Road. Not complaining? Ah, well, let's enter then.
In due time.
Don't we have an order? No, we don't have an order at all. Let's make it the wire.
I'm there.
I quite like that formation. In the name of the Stacklord, the lawful authority of the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. Oh yeah, I remember, I didn't want to read all that stuff. I just give you the option to read it as well with me, in your own voice. And while I'm still having a bit of the flu, it's probably not the best idea. Well, let's be lawful. Yes, let's be lawful. Huh. No way.
Blood for Gorham!
Yes, blood for Gorham. Well, Well, usually I wouldn't pick up that kind of stuff, but since we're already here and there's
I
a
do
store,
what I must.
we will just do that. And of course, let's start my timer. Haha. So, let's see. Let's get to the point. As I said, I read that already several times, so I'm just doing that for you. Yes, of course I help. Use traps, of course we're using traps.
I'm off.
There's some tar. Let's use that too.
I'm there.
Okay, we have done this part. Let's make a quick save and let's get to leveling up part. Best part in the game. Advancing your character. We want persuasion, of course. Law nature, that. And I'll take... oh. Unfortunately it doesn't say what else it means. Athletic, strength, armor check penalty. This represents a character's physical abilities such as leaping, scaling walls and swimming. What about that? Your mobility skill enables you to move near opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity, keep your balance, escape from restraints, break your falls, squeeze through tight spots. Oh, and it's not even one of my... I'll take mobility, I guess. I'm not sure. Well, I will swap between those two, I guess. Next, now we can choose what kind of range we want to be. Weapon, shield, two-weapon fighting, two-handed weapons. Menacing, I have no idea what that actually means. With the right click as well. I don't know what that ranger does, but we are going for archery. And we want to have the precise shot, which we get a penalty when our friends are in close combat. We have a penalty of -4, so we might not hit them, or might hit them. So we will negate that immediately. So that is her. You there, fighter. Ah, she gets now that awesome shield training and armor training. It's grand. Yeah, I guess. You're wondering why you're giving her these kind of options. The athletics. Well, her training with armor and shield will decrease it as well, and it will help her in these kind of situations where she needs athletics, I guess. But that means law and nature, does it help when I have a camp? Or is it law world? Or perception? I don't remember what I did with her. She actually has 3 points. Is that right? Yeah? Well, I do these 3. World, law, and religion then. One of these must help with the camp, I guess. I hope. Weapon focus, yes. She gets bastard sword. That means she will hit better. No. Yep. Oh, a good bard gets us all good stuff. Let's use magic device. Perception. For now, she might be the one for that part. We have nothing with mobility so far. Or good I might have mobility. Do I?
We should
I
move.
have mobility? I have mobility. Not that good, but I have mobility. Okay. Perception. I want you. You don't need use magic device. I'll never use that anyway. Yeah, come on, let's give you the light crossbow, which you're using already. And another spell. We might try sleep. And the barbarian. Tank and damage dealer. Lethal stance for you. Okay. Another quick save. Let's get back to the possible attack. Oh, yeah, we did that. Let me see who got. Yes, please. I want to see where's. I don't use scrolls anyway, so they are gone. But and I don't have enough money, but I have enough for that. A recipe. I don't know why I even use those, because I never do something from that recipe thing. Never had the need for that. And most of the time I do just like the part that you have to maybe do stuff for yourself. Like make a potion, or you have to drink the potion. If you're forced to do that, to accomplish something which you might be able or should be able to do without the potion. So, Bokken, yeah, tell me about yourself. Would you help us? No, you will not help us. Fuck you. Well, let's get to business. Hope that's not too boring. There's a lot of text coming, and I'm not gonna read any of it. So you be warned. I want to
This
take
will
this guy.
hurt. You should have run. Strike!
That was a good hit. Yep, we are collecting all of them. Ah,
Follow
empty tar
if
pot.
you dare.
We should call Bokken before he freezes in the house bushes. I know. I can't help myself. Now, my lady, head on up to the guest room on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your effort. Ah, thank you. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Well, and reading it out loud most of the time, if it's small text, it's probably not even bad for my pronunciation.
I'm there.
So. I try to read at least a bit of stuff, not all of it, but a bit.
I see something.
Here. I didn't
I
see
do
that.
what I must.
Did you see that? No. No. What? I don't know. Right? Okay. First, some rest.
I failed. I'm sorry.
I'm off.
Yep.
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Staglord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Staglord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
All right, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Oh yes, that's totally right. So, Noriel 8 Eyes. You can get adventures from her. And she has a lot of background text. A lot of background text. There's so much text, and I've read that all. It took so much time. There's so much more, unbelievably more. Oh, wait. Don't forget to talk to Svetlana. Good day. I hope you're feeling all right after the battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. What did you want to ask me? This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I'll completely understand if you say no, but the first time the Staglord thugs came here demanding money, they also took my wedding ring. Just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day Ola came to me, that ring in hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something, or that I'd say something stupid and everyone around would laugh. So much more. Well, the ring is important to her. I'd be happy to help. That's enough for me.
In due time.
Yeah, you can do now the same, of course, with all your companions. I'm just talking, blah blah blah. Tell me about yourself. And then you see, and there's more. Oh, that was only tell me about yourself. Maybe I should say here, if I
I'm there.
apparently click on like, go away, I don't need you anymore, that which I don't want to do. I hope it's okay for you if I just skip through that and you just need to pause it every now and then to read the text. If not, I'm happy about a comment or about a... what's the right word? Some critique, I think. Or wishes, whatever. Ah.
Follow if you dare.
I haven't. Lindsay was inside. We need to talk with everyone. No, well, we don't need to, but I want to talk with everyone. Get it over with. Yeah, she studied in Pitex. All the other things are kinda rude to ask. No, that was not what I wanted to
I
do.
do what I must.
So, making a hard save.
I'm there.
And let's go on an adventure. I think this time I will progress a little bit different than what I did before. For now we follow just the road. Ah, that's a strange mist guy. Ah, yeah, the tomb has been revealed. The tomb where, what was his name? Tartuccio hides. Ah, yeah, that's the ancient tomb of Tartuccio. Thornford. Let's fight that one. In the early stages, those experience points can help you quite a lot. Bandit Necromancer. Look at.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
This will hurt.
I'm writing you out of our story.
You should have run.
Oh wow, one hit. And the missing action. I had lots of D&D battles in my pen and paper time, and I can safely say we didn't miss that much. Not on easy difficulties. On hard difficulties, yes, when you had like a super boss monster like a vampire or whatever, that might have been more difficult, but we hit more often, way more often. Yeah, that's it.
In due time.
Leave. Oh, still have that stuff with me. Okay.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yep, let's rest. So, let's see. Who's good at what? 7, 3, 6, 4. Don't mention it. She is good at cooking. Hey, I want to do that. Oh. Let's do that. And this is how the rest... Oh, look at that. 2 hours. That's because we're just that few. But with 6 people, usually goes like 15 hours, 12 hours. And you pass almost 2 days with one rest. Or one complete day with the rest. Oh yeah, I suddenly woke up and oh my god, she looked out of the window. Bloody nightmares.
Adventures can wait.
Exactly.
In due time.
Tartuccio, found you.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Golorian!
Why hurry? The same end awaits us all.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
I always took one of these 2 options. I never did something else.
I might ask you the very same. Aren't you supposed to be searching the local forest for some bandit boss in a horned hat?
Harem or Jaethal? Jaethal is definitely the better fighter. But Harem has some healing spells, better healing spells, which might be useful. Do we get... I don't know. Oh, let's try Jaethal.
Flattery cannot buy me.
There is as much vanity in your words as in the words of all who have not seen the wisdom of Grotus. Yet you seem a worthier leader than the arrogant Tartuccio. Perhaps in serving you, I shall open your eyes to the teachings of my faith.
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of her enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
You make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Let us strike as one!
Serves you right.
This will hurt.
Look at me,
Adventures can wait.
And let's update the cleric. Yeah, you can do that. and spells. So, new one. Let's say... A magical fire warms your belly, granting you fire resistance. No, no, no. Let's do that. Heal wounds. You are fine, I guess. Yep. Oh, I have a coat for resistance +1. Definitely will take that. Are you profiting from that? No. Are you, maybe? You won't profit either. Damn. I don't understand. Usually it's that if you have armor or equipment which has a bonus like +1 to AC, which is more like a magical condition, you cannot stack them. You can just get the best one. So if you have a +2 item and a +3 item, only the +3 item will work. But I can't see that. Dexterity and leather armor +2. But that is the normal armor from that armor. It's not magical. It's bloody effing normal armor. What about you? Nope, no one is profiting. I don't understand why no one is profiting from that. Maybe we should give it just someone without armor in the end. Okay.
I'm there.
And we have a new guy. And let's make it this kind of shape. Yep, spearhead. Or arrowhead. Oh, longsword +1. Which will not be used at all. Of course, having to read all of these. No. Ah, another composite bow. And a scale mail. Ooh. What do I have? I have light armor. But scale mail. Ah, doesn't have enough dexterity, so it would be a bad change.
I do what I must.
What's that?
I don't know. What
Your
is that?
search was not in vain.
Ooh, door opened. It's an ancient Cyclops coin. You
I
can
see
exchange those coins later on and get money for that.
Applause, please.
Hey, good work.
Adventures can wait. I'm off.
Nothing more. Nope, that was it seems. Leave. How sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale damp stuffing of the tomb. Before us stretched an unending heath, replete with hills and gullies. A patch of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tartuccio has his companions had gone cold. Law nature. Succeed! Ooh, that was... No blade of grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back up, since whoever last passed through. But the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of the little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully. The dried up bed of the river of Yore. But what is this? At the edge of the grass was trampled down, and the soil turned up, and claw prints, lots of them. We'd stumbled upon a fresh battlefield. And here the trail splits. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that traced down their enemies followed the path along the edge. Oh, let's detect magic. We discovered traces of a spell apparently from the illusion school of magic, near where the lonely trail descended. Law nature. Oh, we failed. Unfortunately, we could not determine who attacked Tartuccio and his companions. However, we could discern that there were plenty of attackers, and they were rather small. After idling in thought, we decided to follow the bigger trail. We stood a while and thought, then followed a single set of footprints down the gully. That is a hard roll. Oh yes, come on, you can do this. Yes, mobility checked. I wonder where we are now.
Adventures can wait.
That was actually the first time that law nature actually worked for me here.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring it to me.
If you are wondering if that's Tartuccio's voice, yes it is. Lawful good. Stop deceiving these poor reptiles, Tartuccio.
Who is there? How? Here, you fools! I mean tribesmen. Don't listen to her lies. I shall bring you to glory. Just help me find the relic and stop this trickster.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
So it takes 4 seconds till that wheel is done, and at least 1 more second till she shoots. Well, that's actually... no, 6 seconds in total. That's actually right, I think. Oh, no, I didn't want to take that, but never mind.
In due time.
Will you? Maybe. Thank you. There's loot. Loot is important. So, where did we follow Tartuccio to? Where are we? Ah, okay. We were here for first, now we are there. Yes, 17 hours. Try to avoid that guy. Ah, you have to fight.
To victory!
Oh, a ball.
Adventures can wait.
Tower. Oh, wow. I guess I have to rest. The reason why I'm going here is those nightmares. Because if I'm not going here at the start, it will take every once or twice while resting she will have nightmares, and the event happens over and over and over and over again.
I'm there.
Yep, the spear. So, and now... Was that the camp of these guys? We'll see.
Adventures can wait.
A gloomy soggy lowland leading into a swamp. Travelers avoid this place. The swamp is dangerous on its own, but it also tends to attract monsters and unpleasant creatures. Already exhausted again. Ah. Hunting took 2 hours. Might have been a bug. That's my hunting always took like 14 hours. We had an update today, so that might have been fixed. What is that? Another encounter. Forced encounter, that is. You're shitting me. Already? Uh-huh. A technically. No negotiations with slavers.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Now we do some stuff here. I'm definitely gonna bless us.
This will hurt.
Wow.
You should have run.
Yes.
That was
Adventures call to them.
different. Let's say attack that early and Astok. I got that from this guy. Oh yes. Oh, masterwork? What masterwork? Ah, just masterwork longbow. Meh.
In due time.
Yep, I'm good like that. The insidious henchmen of the ominous Technic League have disappeared into the thick wilderness of the mysterious Stone Lands, but not for long. Soon we'd be upon them. First, though, we'd have to pick up their trail. To do that, we have to fucking hold to a high roll. Knowledge world. We try to find something. Yes! This wilderness only seems deserted at first glance. Wandering around the area, we met a few mushroom gatherers and hunters who told us where they'd seen our quarry. We hadn't discovered the exact position of their camp, but we're closing in after this. Law nature. No. As I've written before, the Stonelands are a mystery covered in thicket, and not just a thicket, but especially dense one. The henchmen of the ominous Technic League, who, as we recall, are insidious, used this peculiarity of the landscape to cover their trail and wander in the forest for a long time, soaked in our feet in the swamp, and got scratched all over by wild raspberries. But at last we found their camp. Who? I did. Well, that event never happened that early for me. I think
We should gather our strength.
It happened to me only. No, that's something else. When I had my barony already. There's the Technic League. Haha. But we will continue that next time. For now, I'll thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.